bringing in the soft voice. What is this?
That's right.
What is this? Power FM slow and sexy night? Is that what we doing now, 8 in the morning? Hey, morning, yo, family. It is 8:30. Welcome to another Grits and Grants morning time. We're going to do what we do. You know what, family? We're going to be happy doing it. I'd like to welcome you to Crazy Faith, June the 18th. I am Smitty Smith, and I'm here with
June Smith, River City Blues Realty.
my road dog, my ride or die. How you doing today, Miss Smith?
As I said, I'm blessed and highly favored. I woke up to get it right today.
To get it right? Another
to get
chance?
it right. Another chance to get it right.
You know, and that's what that crazy faith is about, family. Crazy faith is, as long as I believe it, as long as I have another chance to make it right, to keep it tight, man, I am up and ready to rock and roll. Because, see, tomorrow ain't promised to us, family, but right now we got right this second. It is. 3 seconds from now,
Yep.
maybe it will, maybe it won't.
Oh.
But, we hope it does, but
We
family,
do.
we got to be real about this. Tomorrow ain't promised. Get it done today. Are we talking about home ownership? Of course we are, but that's not all we're talking about, family. You set your goals, you set your targets. It works the same no matter the goal, no matter the target. And as June and I always say, no matter the matter, family, no matter the matter, it's all about you and what you want to achieve, what you pray to achieve, what you strive to achieve, what you drive to achieve. We make up our own languages.
That's right, to retrieve. I like that one.
And grammar is optional.
Yes, it's a mix between retrieve and what? What was he
I
saying?
don't even remember what it is. It's gone. Don't worry, we'll make up more words.
We will.
You don't have to worry, family. But it all means the same thing. It all means you. We can use a million words, but it all comes down to me.
That's right.
What is it that me needs to get done? What is it about me that makes me move? You ever think about that, June? What is it about you that makes you move?
Drive, determination to get stuff done.
But why? What makes you do that? What makes that part of who you are?
Because I want stuff out of life.
You want stuff out of life? Okay.
That's right. If I don't move and strive forward and press forward and just be determined to make it, then I'll stay in the same place, and that's not acceptable.
Unacceptable.
Unacceptable for me.
Right, exactly, because it's all about me.
That's right. It is all about me.
That's
Growing
what I
up,
just said, me.
growing up, not throwing shade on my parents, but most parents kind of stayed in the same job for like 20, 40 years.
Ever. Oh, my God.
And I know my parents hated their job.
Yeah,
They hated
yeah,
it. They
yeah,
hated
yeah.
it. And I watched that. You learn so much stuff from your parents. And I watched that, and I said, I promised myself when I was really young, like 8, 9 years old, I will never be in a job that I hated. And therefore, that's why I had like 100 different jobs. I jumped around.
June Smith can find a job, yo.
I jumped
telling you.
Because I always felt like this is my life. Always thought I was going to live my best life, no matter what.
Good morning, Reed the Realtor. Reed, trust me. June Smith, this girl can find. I have seen it in action. It's amazing. She laser focuses on that one thing and makes it happen.
I will it to happen. You gonna hire me? I actually do. I study for an interview.
Yeah.
Literally. Now, when I say study, I mean I research the job, how many years it's been around. I find out what is it that they're looking for, and I turn myself into that person.
Wow, that's pretty huge, June.
That's how I was always able to get jobs, even jobs that I wasn't qualified for.
Who's gonna let a little pesky little qualification get in the way?
Exactly.
Family, this whole world is about me. Everything in it comes down when you condense the millions of words, the millions of people, the millions upon billions of actions. It all boils down to me, June. It does. Because I truly am the most important person in the world.
That's
Don't
right.
you agree?
I do.
And I'm sure Ree the Realtor agrees the most important person in the world is her. As she drives to achieve.
Do you remember one question interview that you always hated?
there was one question I used to ask that people always hated.
And what was that?
I would always ask, Cherie, let's ask Ree the realtor.
Okay.
Ree, who is the most important person in the world?
You asked that question?
Yes. I would always ask that
Ooh.
question when I was interviewing people. It's a simple question. Who's the most important person in the world? And it's not so much the answer, because eventually everybody got around to saying me, I am.
Yeah.
But it's how they got there. Some
Yeah.
people would laugh, nervous. I was like, well, you don't really believe that. Some people would say, oh, it's me. And then they would explain why. I was like, well, I guess it is. You certainly convinced me. That's right. Rita Realtor says, to me, me.
That's right.
And there's nothing wrong with that. June. And June, do you ever have people talk about you other than me? Now, we talk about Rita Realtor a lot. I mean, we always dogging her out.
We do.
She don't always hear us,
That's right.
But, it's a whole nother conversation for a whole nother day. But June, you ever have people talk about you?
Yes.
Say things about you?
Yes.
And
All the time.
Sometimes they're true and sometimes they're not so true.
They always are false.
What about you, Rita Realtor? Do you ever have folks talking about you, Cherie? You ever have people talking about you behind your back, in front of your back? On your side, on your left side, on your right side. Just people talking about you. June, she gave us an oh really when we said we talk about her. Well, we just want you to know. But June, yeah, right, she says all the time. All the time. And June, I thought about that this morning. I don't know why that hit my spirit, but I came up with the word, that I want to talk about this morning if I can get there.
Yes.
Labeling. Labeling. People have comfort labeling other people.
They do.
Yeah. And sometimes the labels are good, sometimes the labels are bad, but everybody's applying a label on you. And sometimes you don't even know. June, and what made me think about this is we've been doing this crazy faith thing for a while now.
Yes, we have.
And it's really beginning to sink in.
It is.
I mean, it's just crazy, though. I wish I could find the words to shake you up, to wake you up, to make you up, to understand. Crazy faith is real. Now, I'm not going to grab my magic mushrooms and my bag of crystals and do a chant and create a magic potion. But family, it's real. When you start claiming stuff in the universe, when you start designing your life, when you clearly identify what you want and what you don't want, tell them what happens, June Smith.
It happens for you. It happens for you.
Yeah, that's just it. And June, and as we begin to achieve, as we begin to move up the food chain, as I like to call it, what do our friends and family do about that?
Some of them hate on you. Some of them will chat about you behind your back, chat trash.
Yeah.
Bring you down. Some of them will do it to your face.
But they begin to label us.
Yeah.
What is June, if I'm exercising crazy faith, what are some of the labels I should expect people to attempt to apply to me? Because I'm not going to let it stick.
Now, true story. I'm just going to say this.
Yeah,
my family felt, not family, some members of my family felt like I shouldn't have any kids. They're like, you're too driven. You just so career minded. You don't have time for kids. I can't get you to watch your nephew. That's what it was really about. And I was like, wow,
Yeah.
I started to believe that because they were my family and they loved me. So maybe they're right. Maybe they see something about me. Maybe I am career oriented. Maybe I don't have kids or should have kids. So, yeah, I mean, when you start to excel in your profession, in your goals, whatever they are, labels may come.
Labels will come. And, in family, it's up to us to not allow the negative labels to stick.
But that's hard. This is coming from your family.
Hard. It is hard. Ree, have you ever, anybody apply labels to you, Cherie? Some of the labels might be conceited, stuck up, mean,
selfish,
uncaring, uppity,
self-centered,
bougie,
rigid, stingy,
unfriendly, non-family,
she thinks she all that,
and a bag of chips. You know,
You're too good for us.
yeah.
You think you're too
You
good
think
for
you're
us.
too good for us. You stank ass. You know, family, these are all.
The house and all that. She thinks she bought the Taj Mahal.
Look at him. Look at Smitty out there waxing that 1939, 1989 Yugo.
She gonna be right back here with us in the projects.
That's
Just
what I
watch.
like.
Just
She's
watch.
gonna be right back down here with us.
Mm-hmm.
You know, these are all labels, family. Labels that other people are comfortable.
Not just labels, they foretelling your future.
If you allow.
That's
if you
right.
allow. But Crazy Faith says, I'm going to be labeled by people whose label I don't care about. You can label. I can't say you can't label me, but what I can say is it's not going to stick to me. I can't control what you say about me, but I can control what I take along with me in my day. You can give me a bad label, but you know what I do, June? What's our favorite thing? What do we do about our worst?
Turn it into our best.
Boom! You heard it here first, family. We turn our worst into our best. And you know what? We enjoy doing that.
Is there a label that your mom gave you that you can think of?
Yeah, label my mom gave me was lazy.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
You?
Oh, yeah, because I was
You're the hardest
yeah.
man working in real estate,
I
sir.
am now, but I wasn't then.
Okay.
I wasn't doing real estate at 7 years
No.
old when Ida Brown woke up and said it was time to clean. I found a way. I was ghosting before ghosting was a ghost. I'm telling you, Jude. This here brother would hide in plain sight.
Wow, that's funny.
Man, when Ida Brown got up, Rita Realtor gave Spoiled and Mean. Yes! Thank you. Those are the two, Spoiled and Mean.
I can't see spoiled.
Huh? You can't see Spoiled?
I can see mean, though.
You can see me. I can see Mean.
Some the expression on her face sometimes
Yeah,
I
yeah.
ain't asking her nothing.
Yeah. But it's all real, but it's all true, family. And if you're not being labeled, do some stuff to get labeled. That's all I can tell you. Do some stuff to get labeled, because all family ain't family. And all friends ain't friendly. But if you're not doing nothing, if you're not achieving, if you're not driving, if you're not achieving, if you're not driven, if you're not ambitious, if you don't have that internal fire burning, making you do things that maybe you don't even understand, then you're not going to be labeled. You're just in there labeling. So, June, if I had to choose, I'd rather be labeled than doing the labeling.
Yeah.
I'd rather look down and have you talk about me than look up and talk about you. And that's real.
Yeah.
That's real. Rita Realtor says, I'm the sweetest person you'll ever meet.
And she is.
And she's a liar, too. She just said she's spoiling me. How can we be all of that at the same time? Because we are. We're everything to everybody else that wants us to be that. And that's all they will see about us.
You know, that's true.
Yes.
You can't talk them out of it.
No, and you shouldn't.
You can't show them you're not.
You could not do right enough, because think about it. If somebody calls me bougie, the better I do, the more bougie I become.
Yeah.
Right? And when I don't do well, they still call me bougie. But then they say, trying to be bougie. You know, I'm like, how do I win? Don't play the game. It's how you win. Family, I'm going to say it again. I want people to look up and dog me out. Label
I
me.
love that. Because honestly, when I was younger and someone used to say something about me, I used to try my hardest not to be like that. I was like, I'm nice. I'm giving. I'm not selfish. Here, take this.
Here, take my lunch. I don't
you
need
try,
to eat.
but like Smitty said, they will never be satisfied.
Never.
You cannot change their mind.
Once
They
a-
are set in stone.
Once a person labels you,
Yes.
that's who you are in their minds forever.
And that's okay.
You know, our kids label us parents. And our parents label us givers, caregivers,
And we are parents
financially
forever.
responsible. We're innkeepers. We're hotel keepers.
Forever,
We are
ever.
forever providing them a free room and board.
And free food.
And they don't understand when it ain't free no more.
Why is
Free-
it that our son wanted me to pay for him for Father's Day? You ain't got no chicken child.
Free ain't free, family. No, that's a label. Parent is a label.
Because he said, I'm still your child.
Free.
He's taller than me. That's another show. When are they not your child? Okay?
They're never not your child. You're never not the provider, but family. Come on now. It's okay. Read a realtor. Mm-hmm. I want folks to look up to you and dog you out today.
That's right.
I want folks to look up and call you all kind of names. Uppity, spoiled, mean, focused, driven, uncaring, unyielding, crazy. How about people start calling us crazy, faith-filled people? Man, is that not the best compliment ever?
Well, I've been called crazy without the faith.
Yeah,
part.
I know. I called you crazy every once in a while.
Crazy and what is it? Weird.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Different.
Yes.
Unique. They're all labels, family. You know what? I want to earn those labels today, June. I am. I'm going to make it a point to earn those labels today. That's going to be my focus today. My focus is to have people look up and talk about me. But I'm not going to look down and accept those labels, be them good or bad. I'm just going to do me. What if I label myself? And then I strive and drive to make that label come true.
So what would you label yourself?
I would label myself determined. Determined to get 4 things done.
Well, that's a positive one.
Yeah.
What about the negative labels that you said, like stingy?
Yeah. Stingy is a great label. Stingy is for people who are stingy. I got mine, but I gotta have yours too. And if you don't give me yours, then you're being stingy.
Yeah.
Or maybe I'd like today to be label I'd like to wear today is generous. Yeah, I'd like to be generous today, June.
You know what? I'm gonna be stingy. That's what I used to be called by my family too.
Oh, really?
You stingy. That's right. But when you need money, who you coming to?
Who you gonna come to? Yeah. Who you gonna call? You
So
ain't
I'm
calling
going to be
Ghostbusters.
stingy so that I can make some money and I bank my money.
Yeah.
How about that?
Hey, June, we got to wrap this up, darling. What are we on time? You're at 17 minutes, and I forgot to mention today is June the 18th.
Woo woo, my birthday.
June 1st is your birthday.
The whole month of June, okay?
Family.
From June 1st to June 15th is the first twin, if anyone knows about Geminis. And from June 15th through the rest of the month is the second half.
Okay. And on that note,
And that's why I get the label weird. But that's okay.
Which apparently you've earned, okay? Okay, family. We got 197 days to go before 2024 is in the record books. 197 days. June, can you imagine we get down to 150 days? Then it's got to get real. Come on, June.
Yes.
It's got to get real.
But it's real every day.
But
you should be living a real life
but
every day,
then it's got to
right?
be for real.
For real.
For real. Family, hey, look here. I'm just saying, today, what label are you going to earn? What label are you going to proudly wear? A label that you put on yourself.
Stingy and weird.
Stingy and weird?
Love
I'm going to
it.
be generous and determined today.
Oh, those are nice ones.
But you know what, June? I need you to help me be generous. Because you're on Team Smitty.
Okay. Can you lend me $20?
No, I ain't got it.
Can you give me $20?
I ain't got it.
But you're supposed to be generous.
Yeah, but not till after the show. You got to hit me up at the right time.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing. Rita Realtor, I want you to... Oh, Rita Realtor says she's going to be determined and ready. Oh, snap.
She says I already get crazy. I do too. It's all right.
And it's okay. It's all good. I love it when people call me crazy. I love it when people don't understand why I do what I do. You know what, June? There are times I don't understand why I do the things that I do.
I'm glad you said that.
Seriously. So if I don't even understand why I do the things I do, why should I expect you to understand the things that I do? Why do we do this, June? Why do we do our crazy faith shows each morning?
Because we cray.
I don't know why, family. I don't know why we do what we do, but I do know that this is what we're supposed to do. And I also know we're supposed to do it well.
But you know what? I'm going to label myself crazy too. Because you know what? I like it. Crazy Faith. People leave you alone when they think you crazy. And I ain't gonna mess with her. That's okay, because then that means I can get some stuff done, okay?
You can get me done. You can get you done. Mm-hmm. June, we're at 43.
Woo! Woo!
Woo!
How we jump all the way up to 43,
We
Smitty?
moved from 41 yesterday to 43 today.
Two.
Gwen Murphy Johnson made it happen. She had
Gwen
two
Murphy.
closings.
There, that name goes again.
Help the person take advantage of $30,000 of grants and down payment assistance.
Yes, she did.
2 closings yesterday, 2 closings this week.
What?
Yes, family. Crazy Faith, follow us, family. We told you we're going to do 100 transactions this year. And that's just what we're going to do.
But hold on. One of those individuals got what, Smitty?
$30,000 of grants and down payments. Let me show you.
Say
One
what?
person took advantage of $30,000 of grants and down payment assistance.
My goodness.
Done in the books. Homeowner.
And
Happy.
what was her interest rate?
3.5%.
What?
Family, that's Crazy Faith.
But isn't the current interest rate right now in the 7s?
In the 7s. It ain't supposed to happen,
Ooh.
but it happens.
Ooh.
Crazy Faith says, I will. I've done it. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to move on to something else because I am crazy. And folks, y'all going to talk about Schmitty Schmidt. I don't even care. As long as you look up and talk about me. Family, I am Smitty Smith.
And I am June Cray Cray Smith. River City Police Realty.
Family, we love you. We want you to do everything that you know you're supposed to do. And we do that by staying blessed and what, Miss Smith?
Highly flavored.
Deuces.
Peace.